Yo, guys, should we see how hot dogs are made? I heard that this is disgusting, though. Dude, I did, and yes, Chad, I did get a fresh cut. Appreciate y'all noticing that. Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. How hot dogs are made. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In
Who stacked the wieners like that? Pause.
fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them in pushcarts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street.
They are not the #1 treat on the street. Stop lying to me. Chad, if you tell me that the #1 treat, if somebody said you can have any treat in the world, and you say, I want a hot dog. Man, fuck out of here with that, bro. You know you lying, bro. Stop capping. #1 treat in the world, donuts. Argue with me. I don't care. Nope. Donuts. I'm thirsty.
Each individual hot dog is made from a mix of pork, beef, and 2,040 chickens.
Wait. Is there literally 2,040 chickens inside that container? Good lord, that is literally a wet dream for a bodybuilder. That is literally a wet dream. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm ripped.
The cuts of meat they start with are called
Gosh,
trimmings and come from
damn.
animals that are too sick to be housed in typical meat production plants.
Wait, so you're telling me hot dogs are made out of sick chickens? Chat, I'm never eating another hot dog again in my entire life. You're telling me they only use the sick chickens. That's freaking disgusting. Let's go.
The trimmings are pushed through grated metal plates, simultaneously grinding the meat and producing strings for high.
That looked like some straight doo-doo, bro. That looked like straight doo-doo. Coming out like some ground beef or some shit. What is that?
Mops.
It looks like a mop.
Other regurgitated foods are
What is that shit? Bro, you can't. I'm not ever buying hot dogs again. Look, it's been a long time since I had a hot dog. Like, I have not had a good glizzy in a long time. Okay, whether y'all choose to believe that or not. But after seeing this shit, never again. Especially not them cheese-filled ones. Chat, y'all better not like them nasty-ass cheese-filled freaking hot dogs because those are disgustingly gross.
collected and added to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt, and mustard scooped up from the factory floor.
From the floor? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Hot dogs are made up of a bunch of shit that people don't want. Sick chickens. Fucking stuff that you swept up off of the factory floor. I don't know what the next thing is gonna be, but it's gonna be equally as gross. What is this? This is disgusting.
Ground up pieces of Mars rock are also added to the mixture to give the hot dogs a flavor that's out of this world.
What? Mars rock? What the hell is that? You're telling me we went all the way to space to bring back some rock from Mars just to put it in our glizzy so we can enjoy it on 4th of July. What is Mars rock, bro? It just looks like the dirt that, you know, oh, you know that dirt that goes on the baseball fields and they slam it down, they make it like wet and then pack it down. That literally the dirt on a baseball field, that's what that shit looks like. Used to play baseball, don't argue with me.
Water is added to the mix, which is then rolled to prevent it from hardening into concrete.
If they don't put water in this hot dog mixture, it's going to harden into concrete. So that means if you eat a hot dog and don't drink water, there's going to be a concrete brick in your stomach. Chad, I'm not even playing with you. You heard it yourself.
Then corn syrup is also added, because all food products in America are legally required to be at least 10% sugar.
Is that true? Bro, chat, can you confirm if that's true? Bro, this guy gotta be capping. When was this video made? When was this video made? The laws must have changed. 8 years ago? Chat, is that actually true? Because today I just ate a sugar for like a popsicle that... Wait. It was only 80 calories and it had 5 grams of sugar. Bro, holy shit. The hell is that? Bro, is that actually true? Let me know, let me know, let me know. That's disgusting.
The addition of yet even more water helps dilute the product into a flavorless paste, which
Dude, that literally looks like when I eat something a little too spicy and I'm like, nah, it'll be fine. Because I'm like, you know what? It's not that spicy. This is what my shit looked like 2 hours later. Not even an hour later. I am never eating another hot dog again in my entire life. Chat. Y'all better say the same. This literally looks like a piece of shit.
is regrettably pureed into a fine emulsion.
Okay, at least clean off the tube that is coming out of. Y'all need to add that to the daily chore list. That shit is actually rancid. How did it even get on top of that? God.
Long rolls of plastic wrap are loaded into the stuffing machine.
Okay. Gosh damn!
In, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches.
Pause. Yo, pause, chat. I'm sorry, what did brother just say? The meat what?
Plastic wrap are loaded into the stuffing machine.
It pumps the meat in, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches.
Which is exactly what Paula here wishes her husband would do more of in the
What? What? What the fuck, bro? This gotta be fake, dude. Bro did not just say that. Paula, oh hell nah. This gotta be satire. What is this shit? He did not just say that. Chat, what the fuck? He did not just say that. Okay.
It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of a whopping 10 hot dogs.
That's a long time, is it not? He said 35 seconds, chat. Is that not a long time? Come on, that's a long time. Yeah.
Then these hot dog chains are linked together and loaded into another machine, ordering them by color.
Holy shit. Chat, that is so many wieners. Oh my gosh. My nose is itchy.
The hot dogs...
What the fuck? They're taking a shower. They're taking a shower. These hot dogs cleaner than me. Not actually, I'm not dirty like a hot dog. Please don't roast me.
They're drenched in pig sweat to enhance their flavor, and then they're taken into an oven with several cooking zones.
Pig sweat?
Hot out of the oven, the hot dogs are drenched in chilled pig sweat. This time...
Is this guy... No, chat. Is this guy serious? I don't trust what he's saying right now because of the last statement that he made about the freaking wieners being pumped out at 5.34 inches. Is this actually pig sweat or is this water? It's water? Okay. Thank you.
Cool them down for packaging.
How the fuck will they get pig sweat in this amount?
The black stripes on the hot dogs disappear for no reason, and a small child in disguise as a factory worker plays with his food. The hot dogs are positioned for packaging, and no matter how humanely or efficiently this process is done, vegans will still complain about it.
Who is this guy, bro? Who's commentating this, man? W in chat for this guy. That was it? We gotta watch one more. Ooh, chat, ice cream sandwiches. I love an ice cream sandwich, bro. Don't even argue with me. How is ice cream sandwiches made? I might actually ruin them for myself. Let's see.
To make ice cream treats, you first have to make the ice cream.
Okay. Fair. I like that.
It all begins with fresh cream. The factory stores it in refrigerated silos set just a few degrees above freezing. The silos feed a high-speed mixer that blends the cream with other ingredients. The main dry ingredients are powdered skim milk and plant-based stabilizers and emulsifiers.
Chad, this is pretty chill. Man, this is way better than the freaking hot dogs, bro. This is chill. Okay, I like this.
Stabilizers prevent the ice cream from crystallizing, and emulsifiers allow the mix to bond with air during the whipping process. The other ingredients are sugar and corn syrup.
As to be expected. It's an ice cream sandwich at the end of the day. You know, it's not gonna be healthy for you, but it's chill. You know, ice cream sandwich a day keeps the 6-pack away. But it's all good. It's delicious, chat. I love them. And by the way, this factory looks way cleaner. Like a lot cleaner, actually, than the freaking hot dog one. It looks like they actually cleaned this one. So, you know, that's a plus.
After about 3 minutes of mixing, a pumping system moves the mixture into pasteurization tanks and heats it to 162 degrees for half an hour, killing any bacteria and activating the stabilizers.
Okay. Looks kind of absolutely disgusting. Looks like when the ice cream that you got on the way home from work or on the way home, like when you were a kid, you got the ice cream and that's like, this is what's at the bottom of the cup when it's melted. Yes, I know that you still drink it, but it looks gross. That's exactly what this looks like, especially the one from Costco when they had the frozen yogurt from Costco. Good Lord, that shit was so good. But I would get home and that shit was melted.
Then the factory homogenizes the mixture, a process that breaks up the fat globules, giving the ice cream a smooth texture. The mixture is cooled and concentrated vanilla flavoring is added. Then the concoction is chilled and whipped for about 15 seconds. Whipping blends the mix with air, transforming it from liquid to a soft solid without air.
Okay, this one's pretty chill. This ice cream looks delicious. I'm literally gonna, after I'm done with this, I am literally gonna go eat some ice cream after this. I'm not even playing with you. Dude, I'm such a fat ass, bro.
The finished product would come out looking like frozen milk rather than ice cream if it wasn't whipped. The ice cream sandwich wafers are made of chocolate cake ingredients. A filling machine feeds 2 lines of wafers toward an injection pipe.
Okay, hell yeah.
Just as 2 wafers come together, the machine injects 1/3 of a cup of vanilla ice cream in between the pipe's head, fits the ice cream into a rectangular slab that fits perfectly between the wafers.
Dude, if I can just go lay underneath this machine right here, if I could just go lay right underneath where it's dispensing them out for just like 3 seconds, I would be the happiest man in the entire world. If I could just go underneath and just gobble up those ice cream sandwiches, chat, I would literally be the most happy gentleman in this entire planet for 3 seconds. I would happily travel all the way to this factory just so I could do that shit. Oh my god, I almost choked just thinking about it. But I'm not even gonna lie to you. Tell me you wouldn't want to do that.
All this happens at a rate of 140 ice cream sandwiches per minute.
Damn! That's more than I've eaten in my life.
As the sandwiches move on to packaging, the filling is still ice cold from the freezing phase, so there's no
Boy, them things look so good. Them things just looking so good.
threat of meltdown. The packaging system raises each sandwich into a wrapper, then folds and tucks
What company is this? Chapman?
the ends.
I can't see the Chapman. I've never had their ice cream sandwiches. Am I like uncultured for that? Or is this a I feel like I've heard of this company name, but I've never had their ice cream sandwiches. But this sounds pretty good. It looks pretty good.
The next machine counts the sandwiches and inserts them into boxes. Once sealed, the boxes go directly into a storage freezer at minus 22 degrees. On another line, ice cream cone production is underway. A feeder drops
I didn't come here to see how ice cream cones are made. I came for ice cream sandwiches. I want to see how the cookies and cream ice cream sandwiches are made. Because that's my favorite kind of ice cream sandwich in the entire world. But it's chill. We'll watch this too. I mean, we may as well. We already here.
cones in a holder on a conveyor belt.
Ooh, that's that little caramel feeling at the... Do you say caramel or caramel? I say caramel, okay? Okay? Is that caramel at the bottom? Is that like the little injection that they do when it says like when you buy the package and it says caramel at the bottom or whatever, and then you take a bite and there's only this much at the bottom? Is that what that is?
Sprayers coat the insides with a chocolatey layer, which add flavor and creates a barrier between the cones
Same
and ice
shit.
cream, so the cone remains crispy until you eat it.
Why spray it out like that, bro? It's like it's farting out the chocolate. Look at that. Look at that.
Next, nozzles squirt in the ice cream filling. One production line, 2 flavors. One row gets vanilla ice cream, the other chocolate.
I feel like that's not enough. Surely they're going to put some more on that, no? That is not enough ice cream, bro.
Now for a tasty surprise in the cone's core, an injection of liquid caramel.
There it is.
This factory
There it
also
is.
makes chocolate and strawberry sauce inside.
Ooh.
Next, a chocolate-flavored liquid topping. Then the crunchy finishing touch.
Oh
a
my
layer of
God.
chocolatey coated puffed rice. Finally, the cones move under a lid dispenser.
What is
that
this
applies
good
a
ass-
wax-coated paper
I can't even talk. What is this good ass music that they playing on this video? I like
lid
it.
to each one. A heating element instantly melts the wax, sealing the lids to the cone's paper sleeve.
Chad, look at this shit. There is still room for more ice cream in this cone. I am not paying full price for my cup to be filled 3/4 full. Chapman, you need to do better. Bro, they literally only up to 3/4 full, bro. These things is probably $2.99 a piece and you getting 3/4 full.
From here,
Hell
the ice
nah.
cream cones go into boxes, then straight into the freezer, ready to take a licking.
I'm sorry, what? What'd you just say?
Straight into the freezer, ready to take a licking.
Okay, wow. I messed with that. I still can't believe how disgusting the hot dogs were. That's actually like rancid. That's actually disgusting. Alright, chat, it's low-key getting late. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. I'm genuinely gonna go get a popsicle out the freezer. Call me fat, whatever the fuck you want, okay? But I'm getting a popsicle out the freezer. Hey, but I'm gonna catch y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I love y'all. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. I'll catch you guys soon. Y'all have a great night, all right?